What is going on, guys? It's your boy Jay Shane, the Keto Road, and today, what I ate to lose my first 70 pounds. Alright guys, I know that was not a funny intro, but that's the gist of the video. I've been wanting to do this forever since I went keto. I've been waiting for the right time, the right place, and this backwards diet, the first week, is a great time to do it because honestly, I don't even think I'm going to hit 2,000 calories. I don't know. I ate a certain way when I was in high school, when I went from this to this. Now, this is me from my last prep, but understand that was at 180 pounds. The leanest I got in high school, I don't have any photos, was 175, and I was modeling for Academy. And although I wasn't as muscularly deep, like tissue-wise, like filled out as I was in that photo, I had very popped abs. I was pretty lean. And so I kind of wanted to imitate, because the weights are about the same difference, what I ate to get there, like what I ate to basically look like that in a similar way. And so I want to take out through a full day of eating. I've never tracked this diet, but I remember I eat the same thing every day. Very consistent with this, people. Very consistent with this. So I want to take you through the whole day. But first, we're going to check blood sugar and ketones because I want to show y'all. There are going to be a couple differences. So I am doing more of a ketogenic kind of version because I do not want the sugar. I just don't eat sugar. Haven't in 3 years. Don't want to start now. So I'm going to do Magic Spoon cereal instead of the famous Captain Crunch I used to do. I'm going to do almond milk instead of skim milk. And then instead of fat-free ranch, I'm going with some Bolthouse Farms. It has a little bit more fat, a little bit less carbs than fat-free ranch. But everything else will be the exact same. So the exact same kind of foods, just different brands of the foods to be more keto-friendly so that my blood sugar and my ketones, or at least my blood sugar. I'm not really worried about my blood ketones. But yeah, so let's check those numbers and let's get after it. Alright guys, morning numbers. We got 0.3 ketones, 94 blood sugar. Totally normal. Let's talk about this real quick. Also, you should get a keto coach and a Precision Extra. Stop relying on Keto Mojo. IMO. So you have a thing called the dining effect. You wake up, cortisol spikes, blood sugar rises, ketones drop. Totally normal. If you're not in ketosis right when you wake up, you're not a failure. You're not doing the diet wrong. Get over yourself. Okay, let's go for breakfast. Alright guys, so back in the time when I was in high school and I was losing weight, I had a very, very regimented schedule when it came to my food, my workouts, all that fun stuff. And I can kind of imitate it today, so it's going to be fun. So the first thing I did was I woke up really groggy in the morning and I kind of zombied into the kitchen. And I had the biggest bowl of cereal ever. So we're actually going to weigh this. I've never actually tracked these macros, so this is going to be interesting. We're going to use Magic Spoon, though. We've got a honey nut. Sorry for the noise. But yeah. So we're going to see how much this is. But I did a big bowl. Like a big bowl. So we're going to use this one. I gotta open up another box. Oh my gosh, I demangled that. Good night, John. That's about right. Look at that. That is full of cereal. Oh my gosh. How many grams is that? 103 grams? Oh, a serving's 28. So, a little over 3 servings. Already at 30 carbs. Good thing, net carbs, right? Oh, ketones and blood sugar are going to be so fun to track today. And then just milk it. Yeah, so cup and a half. Here are the macros. So here it is. Here is the glorious bowl of cereal. This was every morning. So let me chow down on this real quick. And then, we'll keep going. Alright guys, I actually decided to talk to you guys while I ate because I wanted to tell you all about my day. So, one, you're going to realize I was the spinach king. I literally thought spinach was the youth to life. I didn't realize it until I was getting ready to do today. I'm like, geez Louise. Lots of spinach. Lots of lean protein. Oh, and I didn't do this in high school, but I was in college. I'm not going to do that today, but when I was in college, my diet was even weirder. But I remember I would do the shredded wheat with Nesquik powder, skim milk, and the biggest spoonful of peanut butter you've ever seen in your life. There's a lot. I haven't had this much cereal in one sitting in so long. Jeez. Insane. I think this is going to be the bulk of our carbs. What's crazy, though, is that this is 3.2 servings of Magic Spoon. When I was a kid, I did this with Captain Crunch, and sometimes I would do the Betty Crocker butter bowls. So you're talking, I would wake up, and the first thing I would eat is like basically no protein and no fat. And you're talking like 100 and like with the skim milk, like 160 carbs. Like 30 or 80, 90 grams of sugar. But it was only like 500 calories. All right, a little bit more than what I'm eating right now, actually. So it might be tearing up my insides, but I was losing weight, because like that's all that matters, calories, right? All right, guys, so after cereal, which, oh my God, I can't believe I ate that much before my day. So then I'd take about 30 minutes, I'd get dressed for school, and I kid you not, I would run from my house to my school. It's something I picked up that summer when I started losing weight. It's about 2.5 miles. And so I would put on my gym clothes, I would put my school clothes in my bag, and I would put on my backpack, and I would legit run to school. So to imitate that, we're going to do my run that I was supposed to do tomorrow. We're going to do it today. So we're going to do a 1-hour Maffetone run today, and then we have legs, and then tomorrow's going to be a complete rest day before my long run on Saturday. So it actually works out perfect. So we're going to go get that run in, and then I will see y'all for the post-run shake because it's basic. What's going on, guys? All right, so we just got done with our hour-long run. It was great. So for my second meal, I would run to the school. I would do 225 on the back squat for 4 sets of 10. Right when I got to the gym, or to the field house, as they would call it in high school. And then I would have a shake of water and a scoop of lean protein powder. But I want to keep it a little bit more keto, so we added some almond milk for some fats. So there are the macros for the shake. Real simple, and literally, I would not eat anything again. This is like 6:30 in the morning. I would not eat anything until noon, until B-lunch. True story. Tastes like high school. Alright guys, so for lunch, normally, so this is what I would do. I had free lunch, but I would like scratch up like $3, and I'd go to like the fancy area, and I would get a really big salad, and then I would get the free lunch, and I would just pick the meat off of it. So I'm going to do it'd be like, I assume school lunches do like 4-ounce meat portions. So I'm going to do about 5 ounces of this lean ground turkey, and then we're going to do baby spinach. I was a sucker for Parmesan cheese. We're going to do some mushrooms. I think some cherry tomatoes are in there, but I don't know if I have any of those. And then I did fat-free ranch, but instead of fat-free ranch, because the ingredients are jack crap, we're going to go with this Bolthouse Farms. And yeah, here are the macros on the screen. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Alright guys, here we go. Finished product. Look at that delicious ground turkey, mushrooms, dressing, and spinach. So 2 things that, since I've been doing this again, I'm looking at the macros on it and stuff. I'm around like 55 carbs right now. A lot of fiber, obviously plant stuff. And the carbs will go up. I think I have for dinner I usually had a big salad, and then I had this crazy spinach packed protein shake. So I'll probably hit like 60 or 70 grams of carbs today, which is still low carb. I'm not tripping. It's one day. It's not going to hurt me. But what in the world did my body run off of? Like, I was around like 50, 60 carbs. And obviously the days with the Captain Crunch I beat. But like still, it's like nothing. Like, I'm only at 1,000 calories with all this food. And I was telling my wife, it's crazy. Like, I remember specifically, like, there were days when my bulimia was at its worst, eating stuff like this. And then, because I didn't like the way the scale was that day, I would literally go to the bathroom and make myself throw it up. I would have bulimia episodes with salads, man. I'd throw up anything at its worst. Crazy. What is up, guys? All right, so we just got done with the gym. So I want to say something real quick. I was on the phone with my mom on the way home. I don't understand how I survived high school. Like, that period, that 1 year, that 1 or 1.5 year period of losing the 70 pounds. I mean, I don't feel terrible right now, but I don't feel as good as I normally do. And that's with keeping the carbs as low as possible. I can't believe I ate like this for 1.5 years. And I ran to school, I worked out, then I had football practice, and sometimes I'd even run home. How in the hell? It's insane. Anyways, post football session, we're going to did legs today. Felt good, fought through it. It was rough, but we fought through. So now, to mimic what I would do post football, we're going to make my famous spinach shake. It tastes a lot better than it sounds, but it just has a lot of spinach in it. So let's go. Also, let me add that with the amount of spinach I've had today already, I've had no bloat. My body handles spinach like really well. Let's get to it, shall we? First of all, first ingredient, ice. Lots and lots of ice. Second ingredient, you guessed it, spinach leaves. Lots and lots of spinach leaves. Oh, you think I'm joking? I am not joking. Okay. I used to put in almost an entire bag. So this is a bin, right? I used to put almost an entire bag. I went through about 2 bags of spinach a day because they were $1 a bag at the Kroger. So my mom would buy me like 10 of them, and I would literally go through 2 a day. So I put it on the scale. I forgot to weigh it. I gotta weigh it so I know the macros, right? And then I would do 1 scoop of protein powder and some creatine. Not kidding. My mom hated that I took creatine. She thought it was the devil. So 1. We're gonna do a little vanilla chocolate action. And to be honest, I did as much almond milk as needed, or skim milk, actually. What? 24 ounces? That's 3 cups. There we go. 3 cups of almond milk. Let's blend it. So yeah, here are the macros for it. But literally, I would take this thing and I would go sit at the dining room table and I would drink this entire thing. Slowly, 1 cupful at a time. I kid you not. That tastes like high school. Look at that spinach mustache. My word. Alright guys, on the phone with my mom, so that's that noise. But check this out. So the ketones, I knew that was going to happen. 0.3, that's fine. I just got done working out. Look how low my blood sugar is. So what is my body running on right now? Nothing? I'm so confused. Alright guys, so honestly this diet sucks. I'm tired of eating it. I cannot believe I used to eat this when I was in high school. I'm insane. I feel so much better now. Even though it's low carb, even though my blood sugar is still below 90, just miserable. Anyways, but we're going to finish this out. We got one more meal. We're going to get it down, and then I'm done with this. So I was talking to my mom earlier about this, and one thing she told me that I remember now is when like we would have dinner, she would make whatever she made, and I would pick out the meat. I would have a lot of the lean meat in it, and I would eat a vegetable on the side. I wouldn't eat the noodles or anything. So we're going to do the rest of that ground turkey. We're going to do half a cup of this marinara sauce, and then we're going to eat, maybe not this entire bag, but we're going to have some cauliflower, baby cauliflower. So let me cook this up, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, so there we go. This is a huge bowl of cauliflower, lean ground turkey, little spaghetti sauce. Also, I used to be a sucker for green chilies, so put some green chilies in there right there. Here are the macros on the screen for this meal. Let me eat this, and then I'll let y'all know if I'm going to eat anything else. Because there is something I used to have, but I don't know if it's with my calories. I haven't made the macros as I'm making this video. I'm just going to post them after. So y'all will see in a moment if I eat anything more else today. Alright guys, we were chilling on the couch. So yeah, I'm around like 1,827 calories as you saw. I'm not getting anything else. I don't want any other food. I'm done. Even like just like eating some butter for like the fats doesn't even sound good right now. Even though I know it might make me feel better. I don't know. I do not know how I lived like this in high school. I mean, I get it actually. If I went straight from, spicy McChickens to this, the difference would feel amazing. But knowing how I feel now, going back to that it feels miserable. Even in a low carb keto-ish way, you know, doing keto cereal and sticking to really low carb veggies, even though I did that anyways. It just yeah, and it's just insane. This just goes to show that not only calories matter, food quality matters with how you feel. Is it sustainable? Because I knew what I was chasing. I can feel it. My stomach is so full right now. I was chasing that physical fullness. And so everything I ate was just like lots of veggies, lots of lean protein, huge protein shakes. But like in my head, I know something's wrong. In my head, I know that something's off. I know that I've had nothing but fibrous veggies and low carb veggies that really don't elicit a sugar response. I've had good protein sources, and my body's not going to necessarily use them for energy unless it has to. And I've had a low amount of fat. My body literally has no idea how. It's like, what do I do? It doesn't know. It doesn't get it. So this sucked, but it was humbling. It was a humbling experience. It reminded me of where I came from. It brought back a lot of memories. So it was a good day of reflection, actually. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you got something from the video. And yeah, see you next time. If anybody was curious as to the blood sugar and ketones post all that mayhem, she finally blew. Look at that.